Rob, Caggiano, how's it going?
Hey man, how are you?
Not bad at all. You're a hard man to get a hold of these days.
Yeah, I think my phone was acting weird because I didn't have any missed calls at all. I
Okay.
just called the office to see what was going on with the interview, and he said he's been trying to get a hold of me. It's very strange. Sorry about that, though.
How you been keeping busy in the music industry?
Oh, been doing really good. Been really busy. Very excited about the Damn Things record and touring, and also, the Anthrax. Trying to finish up the new Anthrax record as well, and doing all these big four shows. So it's a really exciting time right now.
So with Anthrax, how's it going with this?
It's going great. I just finished tracking all the bass tracks with Frankie the other day, and Joey's doing his vocals as well. And the shows have been great, so everything is really on track for Anthrax right now. We just did the Big Four tour last year with Metallica, Slayer, and Megadeth, and there's a bunch more stuff coming up. We have one date in California, some stuff over 8356. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're going overseas with it. We're doing London. We're doing France. There's talk of a possible New York date. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on with that. And Wednesday, the 23rd, this week actually, we're going out with the Damn Things for a month.
So let's say with the music industry, has it changed, since, the days of you being in Anthrax, in the early millennium, right now?
Yeah, the music industry's changed dramatically over the years, even just in the last 5 years. I'm seeing it. I think the internet and the whole way people are able to get music for free and downloading and all that stuff. I know it sounds cliche at this point because it's been talked about to death, but it really did hurt the music business. And record sales are definitely not what they used to be, and it's really hard to gauge right now what's going on. But there's definitely it's gonna. I personally feel like the music business is gonna bounce back in a big way. It's just gonna be different. People are trying to figure out how it's gonna change and what's gonna happen, but everyone's got their own theory as to what's gonna go down. But it has to bounce back. There's really no other option. you know.
Well, we sure hope it bounces back. It's got to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people are definitely still supporting, real records of real bands and the music that they love. I just think that the market was flooded with too many bands, and the big record labels, what they ended up doing was just focusing on one hit song or two hit songs, and that's it. And kids would buy an album, and the rest of the album would suck.
Hmm.
So it's like the art of making a record was kind of lost, and that's one of the things we really tried to do with the new Damn Things album, Ironiclast. We really wanted to make it a full album of great tunes, not just one or two songs and filler, and goal with that record.
With the damn things, are you using mostly the same equipment you're using with Anthrax?
Am I using the same equipment?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part, my rig is kind of been the same the past couple of years. I'm using Fryette amps and ESP guitars, DiMarzio pickups, and MXR pedals predominantly. Yeah, my rig's pretty straight ahead.
And also, with Anthrax, are you like working in the production also for this new album?
Yes, I am producing the album. It's kind of been frustrating because I actually finished the whole record about 2 years ago with Dan Nelson singing.
Mm-hmm.
The record was mixed and everything, and that's when the whole thing happened, when he left the band and all this stuff got turned upside down. So now, just really just been getting back into it over the last month or so. And Joey just started singing his vocals, and Frankie wanted to redo some of his bass tracks because he has a new bass amp now. So we just did that last week, and everything's on track. But yeah, so I am producing that record and engineering that record.
The We've Come For You All, that'd be like what, 2002, you produced that album as well?
Yes, I did.
Now, the equipment used compared to now, on this one, is it going to be mostly the same tones and track style?
No, no. In the well, as far as studio gear goes, I'm not using the same stuff I was back then. Uh, as technology progresses and stuff, things get better. And I don't know how technical you want me to go, but in the studio, my setup is pretty simple as well. I have since years ago, since 2002, I started putting together a mobile rig that I could basically take anywhere and record. I'm using some universal mic pre's, and I'm using this metric halo converter interface, and basically it's all the same stuff I would be using, in the $2,000 a day studios, but I own all the stuff and I could take it anywhere. I have a rack that travels with me, and so that's kind of what I've been doing. But to make a long story short, this record will sound better than We've Come For You All.
What's the secret in Charlie Benante's drum sound for recording?
Charlie Benante's drum sound? The secret is the way he plays, if you want my honest opinion. He has a very signature approach to the drum kit and the way he hits the actual drums. Also, his cymbals. He has a very unique cymbal sound. He's using these Peisty rude cymbals, and not a lot of guys use them. And I think that's actually really cool because it gives Charlie a unique thing, with the overheads and the cymbals. But he's an amazing drummer. He's really creative and really inventive, and a lot of what he plays is he's just very creative. He's pushing the envelope. Really cool beats and really cool fill all the time, and he's awesome.
On the Big Four, how's it hanging backstage with people like Metallica and Megadeth? All at the same venue. How's it?
It's amazing. I mean, doing the shows last year with the Big Four was probably the most fun I ever had in my life on tour. Yeah, it was phenomenal, and the Metallica guys treated us really well, and so cool. They were just so great to us, and all the bands got along, and it was just a lot of fun. It was a very, very good time.
And you're going to be doing it again?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward. April 23rd, we're doing the Big Four show in Indio, California, and like I said, we have a few more coming up overseas, and there might be a New York show. And we wanted, obviously, we'd love to do a full world tour because it was such a blast, and the shows are so huge.
And this new Anthrax album, you say it's going to come out when?
We don't have a release date yet.
Okay.
To be honest, we're just trying to finish it up right now, and then of course it's got to be mixed, and we'll see. We don't have a release date. I mean, at this point, we all know we need to get it done as soon as possible, but at the same time, we want to make sure everything is right, and we're 100% happy with every song and all that stuff. So.
All right. Well, that's good, Rob. I appreciate you taking the time for this interview, and
Awesome, man. No worries, man. Thank you. I'm sorry you couldn't get a hold of me.
all right. Talk to you later.
All right, man. Thank you. Bye-bye.